highway. We're gonna go down out of the highway so you can see better the city. I'll try to.
Okay.
So you see the mountains are over there, and at the end of this road is downtown. Downtown is not so much connected to the film business.
Yeah.
Mostly fashion, commerce. Now they moved a lot of the cultural things, like the opera, so downtown used to be like a shit. It used to be the center of town, and then studios moved everything here, and it kind of been abandoned in downtown. And like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it started to reinvent itself. They spent like they moved. That's a Staples Center is there. It's all the shows. It's all the stuff like that. Now they started doing it. And you see the tall white building on left there, like that's Variety, the newspaper.
Oh, they have a whole building.
Yeah, they have the top floor is beautiful.
That's amazing. Okay. So this
probably
downtown reinvented itself. Like
you
how
see
long
downtown
did
at the end, it's like, and you see that all the you'll recognize all the towers. Because it's kind of they shoot it to show like, let's say, the office, and then they shoot internally somewhere else, but they want to show like a business center. Or if you saw Thor, not Thor, the next one, the Marvel, Captain America, I think.
Yes.
Or the promo. I just saw the promo. So they're blowing up the convention center. Like they shoot the convention center. And then they kind of do a CGI of showing it as it explodes.
Exploding. Oh, okay.
But you'll recognize it.
All right.
So now we're like in the middle between Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
But this is not Beverly Hills. This is like the south part.
Oh.
It's
Beverly.
No, it's not Beverly. You'll see that's a different town. And it's a different town. It's a different mayor.
There's a different mayor for it.
Yeah. West Hollywood, Santa Monica, West Hollywood, Venice, Beverly Hills, Culver City, I think. Not sure Culver City, but these are different
towns.
Different towns,
with different mayors. This franchise, I've seen
the Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean is the like Starbucks.
Oh.
It's a French Jew, which married to an Israeli. Coffee Bean, and they have this franchise.
Oh well, when I saw tea leaf for a moment, I breathed a sigh of relief.
So this is the so there's this is a big center here, but you don't need Toys R Us. It's more expensive. I don't buy there because it's just the same stuff. I can wait and find it in Ross, and like I bought my son toys for $2 or $3, which would cost $15 and $20 here. So I'm not very much.
Yes.
I try not to spend too much money.
You search for the good deal, which is important considering that it leaves you with a little more for doing something else. Saving.
What time is it? We can do. Let's do a small. See here the motorcycles, and this is where you have a lot of cars. The thing about LA is that it's all about the car you have. Because people have to drive from place to place. Nobody walks. So there's nowhere to walk. Like you could not walk from where you are here. It's not like in Manhattan in New York where you can walk. So your car is your identity. And if you come to a meeting, you usually park the car in a valet. And then you finish the meeting and you're talking to somebody. Blah blah blah. You had a great meeting. You impressed him. You're a producer. You want to sell him an idea, and he's happy. And then come your car. So the financier would come like. So it sounds idiotic, but it's really important. Because it's also identified. So it doesn't mean that you have to have a fancy and a very rich car, because people do that here, by the way. People will live in their car. Will have a Mercedes SLS.
But they live in the car.
But they live in the car. They have like one jacket and everything. And I know people
who've done that.
Especially PR people.
Okay.
Because they want to show off. That's how they show off their clients. In order to get a client as a PR,
you need to show that you have.
You need to show that you are hip and cool and successful, and that you have other clients, etc.
Is that why that Steve Martin movie, Bowfinger? He goes out of his way to. First of all, he yanks out a car phone so that he can pretend that he has a mobile phone.
Yeah.
And then the issue about having a car that someone can believe is his. So important.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fascinating. So the whole idea is just to convince the producer or the financier that you're someone who gets whatever gets done brings in money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's about look, it's this whole business is built on relationship. People are investing in ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And ideas become a huge operation that hires thousands of people and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And makes millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And it all starts with a paper, piece of paper, an idea. And that's personally, that's why I love this business, because I think it's the real, manifestation. You basically, like, it's not true, but basically you don't need anything but a great idea and a piece of paper that writes it down.
Done. So you start.
And that's it, and that's how you can continue working. So, but the trick is that you need to know a lot of people, and a lot of people need to trust you.
Okay.
And know you for a long time before they will actually commit to something that you. And it's a tricky business. Now, of course, some people grow within the system.
Yeah.
Like JJ, for example, he started as a writer in a staff room.
Yeah.
And he was very talented, but he started as a staff room. Grew up more and more. And then he did his own show. Then he started doing another show, and then he did a movie. So
and so just builds and builds and builds.
A little bit. Other people come from just producing, like deciding that that's what they want to do, and kind of they start with a good idea, and they start with one movie or a horror movie, like Eli Roth, and Eli is like, he's also an actor, so kind of saves a little bit of money and then start doing something else. So there's no one way, but you kind of but this city knows how to deal with it, so it's like they know what to do with a piece of paper. If you come to Nairobi, I'm sure, or in Israel with a piece of paper, people will not.
Yeah, they will.
So what?
Usually the first question is, and what am I supposed to do with this?
And
what
here
does this
they really evaluate talent. They know talent can take you. Like I told you, it's like think about it. I'm not gonna earn probably $40 million in my life.
Yeah.
But this agent or manager identified the talent that eventually brought him
brought that 40 million. Because sometimes you just sit and think that someone somewhere has to like go through those ideas, read them. Then one guy says that there's something here that can be done.
This is Beverly Hills. We just entered Beverly Hills.
Oh. What's this? A church?
Yeah.
Oh. Church. See, it's massive. It's like a basilica.
You see that tall building over there?
Yeah.
One second. Oh, behind it, the white one?
Yeah.
Next to it, that was my office on the 17th floor.
So you had a good view of the city.
Very nice view. I saw all the way down to the mountain, downtown.
Brilliant.
The consulate now moved, but that was my.
Do you miss it in any way?
The consulate now.
Yeah.
The consulate not at all. It's not. I mean, like. I missed the city.
More than the
See here?
That's exercise, right?
In a weird way.
Yeah, I've actually passed by 2-3 genuinely crazy people. Guys, he was talking to a flower pot.
Yeah, you have these people. They are here around town. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, I think it's this is the Flint. Flint.
Is it Penthouse?
Yeah, Flint.
No way. It's a massive building. That's exciting. The whole world reading. Born builds you a building like that one.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Like you said, ideas. That's what it takes.
I mean, it's ideas, it's luck, it's, you know, there are so many good ideas, and it's about timing, and it's about who pitches the idea. It's not about the idea. To be exact, it's it's more about who, you know, like Steven Spielberg can have the most stupid idea, I can have the best idea in the world, and obviously
they'll go with Steven,
go with him,
because he has the clout.
He has a reputation, he has, and he knows, they know how to deal with it, and they know who he is, and it makes sense, you know.
Business sense.
I can take my idea to Spielberg, and ask him to represent me. That works, by the way.
Yeah, it does, because that's how, like, this whole thing with American Beauty, the fact that later on you keep there was this story about how Steven came across the project and said that this needs to be pushed, it needs to get out there. That's just fascinating, considering that it's some of the stuff that happens behind the scenes, you never get to know who managed to push it where it needed to go.
I met the producer of being John Malkovich, Michael Kuhn. He's in London. He told me they came with him the concept, and he looked at the script and he says, "What the hell is that?" He says, "This is the script, would you read it?" He says, "Yeah, whatever." And then he says, "Read it." And he read it. He was intrigued, you know, to see how it goes, and you know, said, "No way I'm gonna do that." No way. And then they, what is it, Wilsh? You know what, I'll take you with a small tour. So they took him, so he went to the writer and told him, "Listen, I'm not gonna do this movie. There's no way, you know, even if we'll do that, John Malkovich will probably sue us." Says, "If you want, get him to do the movie, to be with you in the movie." They send him away, and then he comes back 4 months after, says, "I have John Malkovich." He's in. Said, "Okay, it's fine, that's great, but you know, it's too late, and it's go bring a huge director or something like that." And he goes back. That's how he goes, like 4 times he sent them back to bring something, just because, not because he wanted to do the movie, because he didn't want to do that, and he just wanted to get rid of him. And every time he came back and back and back until he said yes. And he also produced Pulp Fiction. But that he said that when the script put on the table, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what it says. Because you know, it's always easy after. But he said that when he read it, it's like the script was like vibrating. It's like almost you couldn't stop reading it, and it was like, what the fuck is that? We have to see it, you know. I don't know if I trust it. But you know, that's it. This is all Beverly Hills.
Okay.
I'll take you.
What's this building? This black
this
one?
That's just an office building.
Okay.
I don't think.
Beverly Hills. Joy to the hills.
Most people are Jewish. Most people are Jewish.
Oh, here.
Beverly Hills is a very Jewish. I mean, it's a combination, but very Jewish.
Predominantly. Cool.
LA was founded by Jews because you know the history when the movie business started in you know,
the East. And those like what is it? Monopoly, right?
Nickelodeon was there. Edison.
Yes.
And Edison gang didn't want to do anybody. Did like a, you know, there was like a lot of gangsters thing going on there. They lost the money and they kind of were afraid. So they decided that like a few Jewish people that were like, you know, kind of afraid for their life and everything in this, they just moved
to the west.
To west all the way to LA. And then, because at the beginning it's not because of the weather, because they used to shoot in sound studios.
They could control those.
But then later on they figure out they can do like much more outside and everything in the light.
Yeah. It became more useful to do, because what I read is also that the first like directors moved to this side used to carry guns as well.
Yeah,
because Edison would send goons. Yeah.
Edison was a big bully, but he took Tesla. He took a lot of
Tesla especially. There's a small movement online that just says how Edison is less of a genius, just more of a better salesman.
He's a very good salesman, a businessman.
Yeah, a businessman actually. Yes.
He's a businessman.
And Tesla
in an ugly way. So this is downtown Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where I'm gonna show you where they look. You see?
Yeah.
Ooh.
My God!
Look at the
LA Fitness.
This is a gym. This is a management group called Brown, and to go. My friend works there.
I would say hi before you.
Yeah. Right. This
I'm
is the Lexus
gym
dealership. But you see cars. This is like, and this is where they shot Pretty Woman.
Oh,
a little bit further.
Okay. This is the Chase.
This is the bank.
This. Okay, the architecture is interesting. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like blocky.
It's blocky, and each one has his own thing, because there's no real. It's about who has money to build whatever he wants.
Oh, so it's up to them how they want the building to look like.
So you see a lot of different types of buildings here. This is new, like in the corner over there.
Yeah.
It's pretty new. Real D. You see, that's the.
This is where it all comes from.
Let's see 1 second. I think this is. Is it William Morris? You see this Beverly Hills Ferrari.
Yeah.
Nice cars there. Art galleries that sell you like so. Things here are very expensive. Very expensive. And you understand it, because it's like. Did I tell you about that? The article about I told you about the Robert Downey Jr. I just saw that the $4,000.
Yeah, exactly.
$800 shirt. And the thing is that somebody makes a good movie. Let's say Thor opened this weekend.
Yeah.
It opened. I think it's gonna open for 82 million or 90 million, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So all the people who worked on it, some of them will get bonuses. Some of them will just the executives will get bonuses, and they go. And then it's like if you got a check for $2-3 million.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That is excellent.
Some shopping.
Yeah, you can do some shopping.
Overpriced shopping.
So this is where you come.
Huh?
This is where you come and do overpriced shopping.
Yeah, a lot of and you see some of the stores are even not open. They're just open by. So on the right, this is the center. But look, this is the hotel for Pretty Woman.
El Camino. Big Veterans Day, all the flags are
Louis Vuitton, and this is called Beverly Drive. I'm gonna try to cut all the way. This is where they go shopping, and it's like this. See, this is the hotel.
Okay. That's very nice.
Rodeo Drive. It's called Rodeo Drive.
Oh. Seen like even some TV shows where there's
like Beverly Hills Girls, very classical.
Yeah, very classical. Because I actually met some two guys at the market who were talking about it had nothing to do with business, and I more or less walked away from it because it was ridiculous. But they were talking about how they were going to hook up with the girls that were there. Yeah, that was their primary reason.
For there is like the small street and for all the big shops. Rodeo Drive. To Rodeo Drive. It's a small inside street, and it's like all the big brands here put their fashion, so you can walk here. And
Dolce and Gabbana, Valentino.
I can walk and watch. I don't know.
Yeah. About walking in and buying.
Prada. So you see, that's the kind of.
I don't even recognize some of these names. Roberto Cavalli.
Because you're not Cartier, because you're not a girl.
If I was a girl, I'd know.
Look at the car. Ben.
Ooh, wee. Oh, Vera Huang. So this is typical Beverly Hills traffic in cars. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. So this is just. Was there any point where it would get frustrating just seeing how many ridiculous cars there are on the road?
Sorry?
The Bugattis and what have you. As in, because some of these vehicles, the only experience you have of them is like on television, then all of a sudden
you see them alive?
They're just there, yeah. In parking lots, moving around, idling, traffic.
Yeah, that's the place where you get them. I mean, they're here in Abu Dhabi, I guess. I heard that in Abu Dhabi they have all these cars.
Yeah.
They are
and they crash them.
They're completely dirty because of all the sand and everything. So here at least they take care of them.
Yeah, so they do.
This is Beverly Hills. And if you go higher on the mountain, it's Bel Air.
Okay.
So you just go up, and this is where all the big houses and the mansions.
And that's where they live.
Yeah. That's the stars. Hills.
What? Post office.
If you wanna go and see the houses.
Okay. Oxford Drive. So you lived here for 2 years, yeah? 2.5 years. And you built all those connections over that time, 2.5 years.
See here, and each one of them can be a producer, can be I don't know. If you look at if you do the Star Tours, they tell you this was the house of.
So they also tell you like this house.
This is a typical Beverly Hills
home.
Yeah, but that's kind of the upper side. It's not. Some of them were built older, some of them it's like, and you can build whatever you want. So some people like to build like the White House, and other likes to build like a townhouse, like a small. Very, very well.
Very, very well off. Yes.
And it depends. You can also see when the people got rich, because some of the houses are like frozen in time, that were bought, and when let's say he had a hit show in the 80s, and then he didn't have any more hits shows, and it's kind of frozen.
So it's frozen in the 80s, the style of the house
so
itself.
Everything inside can be like state-of-the-art 80s. No, really, it happens a lot here in these houses, because because look, if you had a great and a very successful show in the 80s, you were very, very rich. But then times passes by, you get older, it doesn't work anymore.
Time passes you by.
You're out of being hip and cool. And that's it. And then you don't have cash.
Yeah, true.
You can sell it and move to somewhere else, but that's something else.
That's a whole other thing to do. Upending your life, because I can see why you just stick around and see that maybe one other time you trade up.
That's Beverly Hills, like I think, like sense.
Yeah, definitely. Well manicured lawns, big houses, very interesting designs.
The amazing thing that usually 2 or 3 people live there. So it's like
big house, but then 2 people.
how many people can, like, how big can you have? Like, what do you need?
Several families can live in that house.
Yeah, so they have bowling centers, and they have like video games.
Exactly, and cinemas.
Cinema I can understand. I would definitely want a cinema in my house, even if it's like a shitty basement.
Yes, but having a cinema.
Cinema in the house I want.
Yeah.
That's something I can understand. Bowling, I don't think so.
Like, first of all, you'd have constant parties to just make it feel like you utilize that bowling alley.
You see this left alley? So you can see these huge houses. So up here is Bel Air.
Okay.
Prince of Bel Air is
up that way.
So
Foothill Road.
So this is still Beverly Hills. And again, it goes up all the way up. This is called Sunset Boulevard.
This is Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard. And now we're gonna cross from Beverly Hills to West Hollywood, which I told you, the gay city.
Yeah.
But you will see, first of all, it's not the gates part, it's the kind of you'll see the Sunset Strip. You'll recognize, you see it all the time in movies, all the time. So
I'll just
see from this building, it starts, it's West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Up there, you see up there, there's like a terrace.
Yes.
That's a place called Soho.
Soho.
It's like a restaurant and club for all the young executives. So you pay like